last weekend, we started the drive of sanitization tunnels in Porvorim constituency. COVID-19 आणि कोरोना व्हायरस स्प्रेड ताजे खातीर सोशल डिस्टन्सिंग आसप, अवेअरनेस आसप, प्रिकॉशन्स घेवप आणि we need to ensure that the safety standards are maintained so that our people are not harmed. So each one is trying to take their own initiatives. We have been trying to think out of the box, and as one of the initiatives, we thought of getting across sanitization tunnels in Porvorim constituency on trial basis. Other than the one which I installed in my office, I also took the liberty of installing it in the vehicle and taking it house to house in wards in various parts of Supur, Salvador, Dimun and Penadifrang in my Porvorim constituency. Idea एकूच आशिल्ली की सॅनिटायझेशन करता आसतना लोकांक अवेअर करून दिवप की COVID-19 बेटर आमी ग्रीन झोन म्हणून भायर भोंवचे न्हय, सोशल डिस्टन्सिंग पाळप, मास्क घालप, तांकां सेन्सिटायज करप अबाउट द सेफ्टी. दॅट थिंग वॉज समथिंग विच वी हॅड डन. As we took this initiative, we had ensured that this tunnel was using FDA approved sanitizers. त्या दिसा लोकांचो रिस्पॉन्स पळोवन आय थिंक देर वॉज सम पॉलिटिकिंग हॅपनिंग अँड सडनली बाय इवनिंग देर वॉज अ स्टेटमेंट विच केम इन सेईंग दॅट सॅनिटायझर्स आर नॉट दिस टनल सॅनिटायझर्स आर नॉट समथिंग विच हॅव बीन अप्रूव्ड म्हणून. हांव घालच्या पयलीं चॅकपोस्टार आसप, एक खंयच्या पंचायतीन आसप, वाळपयच्या, हे ऑल दीस थिंग्स वर ऑलरेडी देर. So I thought it was fit to write to the health minister and the chief minister regarding this sanitization tunnel used in Porvorim constituency. आणि ते सॅनिटायझेशन टनल कितें आमी वापरलां, तातूंत केमिकल्स वापरूना. The whole thing about MHA and other guidelines say that we are not supposed to use anything that is got sodium hypochlorite. We have not used sodium hypochlorite or any other chemical which can have a problem on the human body. What we have used is we have used a liquid which is called a Rajata Bhasma liquid, which is 100% silver nanoparticles, which is an Ayurvedic Shastric product as per Section 3 of Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1940, which is the one which we have used for sanitization. It's an aqueous based liquid free of alcohol and sodium hypochlorite and is fit for usage on human bodies. आता हे हांव उलयता आसतना इट्स FDA approved. It's got all the approvals which are required as a disinfectant solution to be used in disinfectant tunnels. आता हे सगळें करता आसतना एकदम एखादी हेल्थ मिनिस्टर आणि चीफ मिनिस्टराक खबर आसचें ना म्हणून आय मेड इट अ पॉयंट टू रायट टू देम with the copy of the FDA approvals and other things which have been there, which has already been going to them. Last 2-3 days I was awaiting a reply from their end. Now these type of things, we need to take proactive measures. Rohanan केले म्हणून नाही. I think this needs to be looked at a more holistic approach. एकदम आयले circulars without even knowing the subject. It was not sodium hypochlorite, it was not a chemical. So they should have been asking if there was some clarity required. Everything cannot be politically taken. This was an innovation from a Goan. When we talk about made in India, which is in tune with Prime Minister's idea. And our Union Minister for Ayush is the same person who is involved in supporting Ayurveda products. Our Chief Minister is a doctor, supposedly, who is a doctor in Ayurveda. आता ह्या लोकांनी मातशी समज नजर मारली and we are able to use. I am not saying that I have said की डॉक्टर आमचो चार्ल्स थंय इंग्लंडाक प्रिन्स चार्ल्स बरो जालो आयुर्वेद वापरून. I'm not getting into that debate. But definitely as far as sanitization was concerned, we have followed a particular procedure and I thought Goa could have been showcased as the first state. Unfortunately, we have got circulars, so I'm waiting for clarity from the government as far as this is concerned. In the meantime, April 22nd, 2020 चो टाइम्स जो आज आसा तातूंत सायंटिस्ट ग्रीन नॅनोटेक टनेल मेकिंग वेव्स ग्लोबली म्हणून इनोव्हेशनाचे आज रायटअप येता. आणि हो रायटअपाचेर द सायंटिस्ट हॅज टोल्ड द सेम थिंग वॉट वी हॅव बीन युजिंग एज अ थिंग. सो इफ अ इनोव्हेशन इज डन बाय अ गोयकार अँड वी आर एबल टू पुट इट अक्रॉस for the welfare of the community and society, I think the approach of the government should be proactive to study and understand what it is, take a proactive step to get going on this and maybe be the first state. आज ताणे धारवाडच्यान घाल्ले आसा, कर्नाटका, तेलंगणा, दिल्ली जेन्ना करतले तेन्ना आमी हांगा करतले. म्हणजे वी आर यूज टू फॉलोईंग अदर्स, वी आर नॉट यूज टू स्टार्टिंग एनिथिंग ऑन आवर ओन. दिस हॅज बीन वॉट इज बीन अ प्रॅक्टिस with this government. The chief minister I would urge upon him to have a sensitive view, because this type of things not only help for human sanitization but also gives a proper grassroots level message of giving the right approach of social distancing, awareness about COVID, put face mask, बाकीचे सगळे जे गजाल्यो ज्या सोशल डिस्टन्सिंग ह्यो थंय आमकां गजाल्यो त्याच टायमार त्या लोकांकडे उलोवंक मेळटा आनी तांकां सॅनिटायजूय करपाक मेळटा आनी सेन्सिटायजूय करपाक मेळटा म्हणून हो प्रकल्प आमी सुरवात केल्लो. I would take this thing, I would like to give the media this whole approvals which have come through so that you are aware of what approvals have been taken. तुमकांय दिता approvalaची कॉपी, पूण एक म्हणल्यार FDA approved आमी सॅनिटायझर वापरिल्ले in these tunnels, and I was expecting a reply. I'm still expecting a reply, but I'm putting it one more time. रोहनान करच्या पेक्षा, रोहनान केला म्हणच्या पेक्षा आयडिया बरी आसा जाल्यार let us be the first state to adopt to it. All government offices have opened up, areas are opening up. Let us put this in every areas where humans are passing through, which will sanitize and sensitize the person who is going through. आणि हे COVID-19 जेन्ना आमी म्हणटा we need to take precautions, this will be the right step to start. So basic information which was being misconceived and to the public saying that it is disinfectant, not correct, दोळ्यांक कितें जातलें, we are clearly here. I am not a doctor. Doctor on the chief minister. तो अभी Ayurveda and I use the Ayurveda product. आमचो union minister Sripad Naik, Ayush minister. So ताजे खातीर they will know the subject better. I would want them to positively look at the correspondence that I have sent to them, understand it, take the tech know-how, आणि आमचो गोंयकार जावं is able to prove it. Under made in India, make in India. And आम्ही गोंयकार समज एक innovation करता, we need not depend on the news from other states. We can make news here itself. So I would only urge and request the Chief Minister and Health Minister to positively look at it, get going. Whatever support for this COVID-19, we have already said we are above political lines. तुमकां कितें हेल्प जाय आमी दिवपाक रेडी आसात, पूण हे बंद कर, ताणें चालू केला म्हणून बंद कर, हाणें चालू केला म्हणून करचें न्हय, करच्या पेक्षा जे बरी गोष्ट आसा ना एमएचए गायडलायन्स एंड क्लॅरिटी आसा, आमच्या हातूनय क्लॅरिटी आसा. देर इज नो वे दॅट वी हॅव यूज एनिथींग विच इज गोइंग टू बी हार्मफूल टू द पीपल, आनी बेटर आमी करचेय ना. हाजेर सगळी स्टडी करून केल्ली आसा. लेट चीफ मिनिस्टर टेक अ प्रॉपर understanding on this and take a proactive step, which we will definitely appreciate if he does, and the Goa may be the first state to take this initiative and the rest to follow. ना जाल्यार फाल्यां हे टनल्स जेन्ना बाकीच्या स्टेटांतल्यान येतले तेन्ना आमी हे फॉलो करपाक स्टार्ट करतले, and the same thing how people will lose this time frame. So let us first think positively and work on these lines to give the right message and also take care of our Goikars. ते धारवाडच्या रिसर्चरान Dr. Kattesh Katti, Professor of Radiology and Physics and Director of Institute of Green Nanotechnology, University of Missouri, Columbia, who is also a fellow of National Academy of Inventors, has come out with this same invention what आम्ही गोंया काढला. आज त्या इन्व्हेन्शनाचेर it is very clear that they have used nanoparticles, which again we have also used the silver nanoparticles, 100%. India has placed orders for the device made by Dharwad researcher. But the country is already placing order on him, and maybe the country will also place an order on the same people who in Goa whom we are looking at. So I think let us be the first state rather than being the last state. Let us stop copying and let us innovate. That can be a good message when we talk about Goans, how talented we are in terms of giving. I am not wanting to be competitive with somebody here. Neither is it my technology. I am only saying we'll take care of our Goikars first. गोंयकारांचे हित पहिले पळोवप हे इम्पॉर्टंट आसा, आनी ताजे खातीर आमी हीच टेक्नॉलॉजी आमी वापरता आनी जी इनोवेट हांगाच जाल्यार म्हाका दिसता ताजे पेक्षा आनी बरी गोष्ट आसची ना आमच्या गोंयकारांक.